Hello, I am Samruddhi Koche. I am from Dr. Panjabrao Deshmukh College of Law from LLB 5-year 3rd SEM. I am going to share my PPT on the topic of labor to the Apeksha Ghumar ma'am. So here we are going to discuss first the definition of the labor, then meaning, then its features, then after this the division of labor, its type and merits and demerits. It's known as advantage and disadvantage. Then conclusion. So first the definition of labor. So according to S.C. Thompson, labor consists of all the efforts, include body efforts and mind efforts, which are undertaken in the expectation of reward. This is the definition according to S.C. Thompson. So we're done with the definition. So next the meaning of the labor. So the meaning of the labor is, in the factor of production, labor is a very important factor. So labor is nothing but the physical and the social efforts to make the goods and services. So this is the meaning. We are going to discuss the feature of labor. So first, labor is perishable in nature. Then it has weak bargaining power. Third is it is an active factor of production, like land is not an active factor of production, but labor is an active factor of production. Then next is labor is movable, like land can't move one place to another, but labor is a living, so it can't move from one place to another place. So next one is labor can't separate it from the laborer, and last is the supply of labor is in. So after discussing the feature of labor, we are going to discuss the division of labor. So first, meaning of division of labor. So division of labor means splitting up of work according to the ability, capacity and training of the labor. So this is the division of labor, means the labor is the work is divided according to the ability of a person, of any person. So after this we are going to discuss the types of division of labor. So there are three types of division of labor. First is simple division of labor, second is complex division of labor, and third is geographical type of division of labor. So simple division of labor means there is a specific work which are giving according to the occupation of a person. The second is complex division of labor. So complex division of labor, in the complex division of labor there is a step by step work giving to the workers, means like making clothes. So third is geographical. So in the short term, geographical division of labor means, for example, Nagpur is famous for oranges, so this place is divided for the specific. So after discussing the types of division of labor, we are going to discuss merits and demerits, which means advantages and disadvantages. So first merit is right man in right place. Second is improvement in skill. Third is less strain. Fourth is invention, and fifth is cheaper things, and sixth one is economical tools, and last one is saving times. So after discuss the merits of division of labor, we are going to discuss the demerits of division of labor. So first is monotony, second is kill creative feelings, third is risk of unemployment, fourth is check the development of personality, and next one is loss of sense of responsibility, then evils of factor of system, next one is problem of distribution, and the last one is dependence. So this is all about the labor. Thank you.